works and who plays during this whole set experience?
This is so unsatisfying. They're so little.
Very little.
They're kind of cute, but
They're called baby
hands
bubbles.
across them. They feel really neat. Rub your hands like this.
Okay, how old are you? Like
Okay.
3?
What are we doing?
We are doing toxic family members or friends today.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Let's jump right in. Welcome to 2 Mums and a Camera. And if you have toxic people in your life, this is the video for you.
There's been a lot about this on Facebook and stuff. Toxic people.
Yeah. A toxic person is someone who is just very abusive. Negative energy, abusive behavior. They are manipulative, unaffected by your emotions. They're indifferent. They take zero responsibility for their actions. No matter what happens, there's always a reason, an excuse for their behavior. It's unacceptable.
Do they suck the energy out of a room?
They suck the energy out of you.
Yeah, out of anywhere.
I've had friendships in my life where I've had to end them because there was no positive thing for me in it. I was giving all of me. The people just sucked the life out of me.
That's not a healthy.
It's not healthy at all. Once again, that's a friendship, so it's easy sometimes. Well, not easy. I don't think ending any relationship is easy.
No.
But I certainly think that with friendships, it's easier than with family. But I'm here to say, I want to make this very clear. No one, whether you're married to the person, whether you're related to the person, whether they're your brother, father, mother, sister, aunt, uncle, no one deserves to be emotionally or physically abused. No one. Abusive behavior is not okay. You would never, and because they're a family member, some people say, oh, it's a family member, you need to go back into their lives and you need to welcome them in and you need to be there regardless of how they treat you. No. That is not the case. And I firmly believe this. Would you tell a woman who was being physically abused and beaten to go back to her husband, go back to the house because you're married? They're okay, they love you. Go back in and get beat up.
Some people do.
Go back in and... No, it is not okay. If a person is mentally, physically, sexually abusing or harassing you, you do not have to have that person in your life. And I want to be really clear about this because I've recently had a lot of experience regarding the same situation and a lot of guilt because I've really separated myself from some of these individuals. I would have to say this to you, and this is really important. There's a difference between forgiving someone and having them not be in your life than having them be in your life and creating all kinds of horrible moments for you, giving you stress, giving you anxiety, affecting your health and your well-being, affecting your family life. All of these things are not worth it. They're not worth it. I'm not saying to be angry and treat that person badly or any of those things, but you can forgive someone and not have them in your life and not allow your family members and the people that you love to be subjected to somebody's serious problems. It's not okay. If you have family members or you know of an individual that is treating other people not okay, I'm not just talking about an argumentative person. And I'm not talking about someone who on occasion has a difficult time holding back their feelings or any of those things. I'm not talking about that person. I am talking about somebody who routinely attacks, manipulates, harasses, abuses all the time. And that is not okay. That is a toxic person. They're a friend or they're a family member. That is not okay. And you should not enter into that situation again if it's happened to you. What are you waiting for? I've seen so many things online and articles and stuff like that, and so many times it will say, like, what exactly are you waiting for to happen?
Right.
If it's all happened, if time and time again you're at the family Thanksgiving table and this person once again just diminishes your time with your family, makes things difficult, is argumentative and hurtful, at what point do you say enough's enough? Do you not know that when you go to that table and that you sit down that the same situation is going to happen all over
Well,
again?
I think what happens too is, and I remember saying this, as long as you keep accepting that behavior, that person is never going to get help.
Exactly.
They have no reason to.
Exactly.
They can behave however they want, and they will always be invited back in. They will always be part of the family or whatever. People do have to take responsibility for their actions, but someone like that won't do that unless people actually stand up to them and say, your behavior is not okay.
That's not easy, and that has repercussions. When you choose to stand up against a bully and a person who is really good at manipulating other people, it's hard. It's really, really hard. And I'm here to tell you, I have been through so much in regards to this, but I would say this. I think that if you feel good about yourself, and
you will know,
that the lies and the whatever that this person is spreading to other people and their side of the story and all of that, a lot of these toxic people are really good manipulators, and they know how to talk the talk. They know what to say.
But you don't have to explain yourself to people.
You don't, and at the end of the day, I say this all the time to my daughters because this is so important, and this is one thing I've learned from years and years of going to therapy. Therapy, that's another conversation we need to have. Many years of therapy have taught me this. There's your inner circle and there's your outer circle. So there's three. So the very inner circle is your family. So that's your immediate family, your husband, your children. The next circle are all of your people. So your siblings, your friends, your best friends, the people that you can call in the middle of the night and you know that they're going to be there. They could be family members, other family members, aunts, uncles. They're your inner circle. Your outer circle are the people that you have relationships with, but they're not the person you're going to call at 2 o'clock in the morning. They're not going to be the person you call if you've had a really bad thing happen to you and you need somebody to be there for you. There are people that exist in your life and they have purpose, but they're not your people. When somebody's toxic and behaving like this, or hurt you without any consideration or taking any responsibility, you put them on your outer circle. Or better yet, you put them outside your circle.
I was going to say, out of the circle.
That's right, you're gone. And they have to work their way back to your inner circle. And that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is not to get them on your inner circle. It's their responsibility to get to your inner circle. And that is key. Because how many times do we try as family members, I've got to make it right. I've got to fix it. I've got to fix them. It's my responsibility to make sure that they know it's okay and that, no, it's not. It's your job to forgive them and be a decent human being, regardless of how they treat you. That's your job. Their job is to get back into your life in a place where they deserve to be. And if they don't deserve to be, they shouldn't be there. And it's not your job. It's not your job to fix them. It's their job to fix them. It's your job to forgive them and move on with your life and put them on your outer circle. That's all
deep.
I have to say.
That's deep. I talk about poop. She talks about toxic people.
It's a thing. It's a good partnership.
I guess so.
If you have a person in your life that's causing you pain, it's okay to say goodbye. It's okay to still love them. It's okay to forgive them, but it's okay not to have them in your life. That's okay.
There are a lot of resources out there for this.
Absolutely.
We encourage you to read, talk to people, go to therapy.
That's right. And always be happy with yourself. If you can go to bed every night, if you can look yourself in the mirror and feel good about the human being that you are, then you have nothing to worry about. Have a good life and surround yourself by good people.
Like Niki. Oh, and me. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.